Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to another practice from the yoga chapter. My name is Neeru, and I'll be practicing with you today. So this is going to be a regular yoga practice that you can do at any time of the day that you feel like moving. And we are not going to do any complex postures. It's going to be some stretches, although there are a couple of not so easy postures, but they are optional. And as I mentioned to all my fellow practitioners, this is your practice. It's your time. So do whatever it is that you feel like. On that note, let's get started. So we'll begin sitting in Sukhasana or Vajrasana, anywhere as long as our spine is straight. Let's gently bring our eyes to a close. Taking just a couple of seconds here to bring ourselves, our minds, to the mat. Breathing in and out through our nose. Trying to forget our tasks and our checklists just for this little time that we have for ourselves. Now let's all gently bring our hands to touch at our heart center, adopt that Namaskara Mudra. And let's all take 3 long breaths, inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouths, really bringing our minds to the start of the practice. Take a deep inhale and exhale completely through your mouth. Let's repeat that 2 more times at our own pace. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. One more time here. Take a deep breath in and exhale completely through our mouths. At the end of that third exhale, let's all release our palms back to our knees. And with a few blinks, open our eyes and look straight ahead in front of us. Let's begin by stretching out the sides of our body. So bring your right palm to the top of your left knee. Take a deep breath in, lift your left hand up, stretch it as high as possible. And on the exhale, gently bend your body to the right side till you feel a nice stretch along the whole left side of your body. Making sure that your hips are firmly rooted to the mat. There is a tendency for your left hip to lift up. Just stretch your left hand towards the right side. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them. Whatever works for you. Just another breath here. Take a deep inhale. Stretch your hand just a little further. And on the exhale, come back to center. Release your left hand down and place your left palm on top of your right knee. Take a deep inhale. Stretch your right hand up. And we know what we have to do at this point. And on the exhale, bend your body to the left side. Feel that nice stretch along the whole right side of your body. Experiencing it. Taking it as further as you want to go today. Being really kind to yourself, no judgments here. Stretching your right hand towards the left side a little further. One last breath here. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, lift your body back to center. Release your right hand down. Release your left hand down and come to a tabletop posture. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Your feet planted behind you. Now we'll start with the left side here. Keeping your right knee and your palms where they are, pressing into your fingertips. Stretch your left hand beyond your body, beyond your mat. Pressing into your left feet. We'll take our cat-cow postures here today. Adding that slight stretch to our left hip. You're welcome to stay here. But if you want to take that cat-cow stretch on your inhale, drop your belly, expand your chest, look up. And on the exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest like an angry cat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat back. Just one more time at your own pace. Inhale and curve your spine as much as possible. Exhale and cat back here. Round your spine, looking towards your navel. Slowly come back to center. Come back to the tabletop with your left leg extended. And slowly walk your hands towards your right knee. Beyond your right knee, plant your right hands. And on your inhale, lift your left hand up and look up towards your left hand. And you can stay here or gently stretch your left arm by your left ear. Making one line from your left fingertips to your left toe tips. Stretching your left hand, increasing that stretch to the whole left side of your body. And you can stay here as well, reveling in this stretch. Or gently lift your left feet off the mat, bend your right knee and catch the little toe edge of your left knee with your left hand. Take a deep inhale and looking at a steady point in the ground in front of you. On the exhale, kick your left knee up and kick your left feet into that left hand, opening up your chest, lifting your gaze up towards the ceiling. If you feel like doing it today, just another breath here. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, slowly release your left feet back to the ground. Release your left hand back to the ground and come back to that tabletop posture. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So stretch your right leg beyond the mat. Pressing into your right toes, and we'll take 3 rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop your belly, expand your chest, lift your gaze up. Exhale, round your body, chin towards your chest like an angry cat. Repeating it 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat back. One more time here. Take a deep breath in. Side out on an exhale. Coming back to the tabletop posture, walk your hands beyond your left knee, planting your left palm just beyond your left knee. Take a deep inhale, lift your right hand up, look up towards the ceiling. Coming to that easy side plank variation. And you can stay here looking up at your right hand or gently stretch your right arm by your left ear. And breathe. Imagining that one line from your right fingertips to your right toe tips, pressing your right toes into the ground. One more breath here. And as with the other side, you're welcome to stay here or gently bend your right knee, lift your right feet off the mat. Clasp the little toe edge of your right feet with your right hand and pressing into that left palm, looking down at the ground in front of you. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, kick your right feet into your right hand, open up your chest, adding a slight back bend here, look up towards the ceiling. Open up your chest just for another breath. Take a deep inhale, stretch just a little further. And on the exhale, slowly release your knee back to the ground. Bring your right hand down to the mat, your left hand down to the mat. Coming back to that tabletop posture. On an inhale, bring your palms forward, one palm print. And on an exhale, gently lift your hips up and back. Coming to that downward facing dog posture. Your feet hip-width distance apart. Pressing into your fingertips, your first down dog of the day. Make it your own. You can stay stationary or you can gently bend one knee and feel the hamstring stretch of the opposite leg. Slowly walking the dog here. You're perfectly welcome to stay stationary as well. Whatever floats your boat today. wherever it is that you are. Slowly come back to stillness. Come back to your downward facing dog posture. Now from this downward facing dog posture, let's take a twisted dog. So slowly look up towards your hands and bring your left palm to the center of the mat and lift your right hand off the mat and clasp either your left ankle, the outside of your left ankle, or just in front of your left feet, wherever you're able to reach today. Press into that left palm and hold wherever it is that you're able to reach, and you can stay here, working on this posture, balancing here, or gently shift your gaze and look up towards the ceiling from under your left armpit and come to that twisted dog posture. And you're perfectly welcome to stay here as well. You want to take this just a little further, keeping your left feet as straight as you can. Gently bend your right knee and feel that slight stretch along your left hamstring. Take a deep inhale and slowly release that right feet back to the ground if it was bent, and stretch your right hand in front of you, bringing it back to the center of the mat. We are going to do the same thing on the other side. Take a deep inhale and slowly bring your left palm and place it on the outside of your right ankle or just in front of your right feet, wherever it is that is convenient for you today, that is achievable for you today. You can stay here working on this. This is a challenging posture in itself. Or gently look up towards the ceiling from under your right armpit, pressing into that right palms. And you can stay here as well, or gently bend that left knee and keep that right leg as straight as possible, experiencing that nice hamstring stretch along your right leg. One more breath here. Slowly straighten that left leg and bring your left hand back down to the top of your mat, coming back to that downward facing dog posture. And now from here, slowly bring your feet mat width distance apart so that you're coming to a wide-legged downward posture. Looking towards your knees, releasing your head and your neck region, feeling that slight stretch along your hips. And now slowly start walking your hands back towards your feet, and then gently bring your hips as close to the ground as you can, coming to that yogi squat. Now we are going to flow here with our palms on the ground. On your next breath in, gently lift your hips up and come to make your legs as straight as you can, as if you're coming to a forward fold, straightening your legs. And on the exhale, gently bring your hips again back towards the ground, coming back to that yogi squat. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhaling, lift your hips up, trying to straighten your legs as much as possible. Exhaling, bending your knees, bringing your hips towards the ground. 2 more times here. Inhale, lift your hips up, straighten your legs as much as possible. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your hips as close to the ground as possible in a yogi squat. 1 more time here. Inhaling, lifting your hips up. Exhaling, bending your knees, bringing your hips as close to the ground as possible to that yogi squat posture. Now from here, take a deep inhale, slowly walk your hands back. And then on an exhale, slowly lift your hips up above the ground. Bring your feet completely together. Your toes touching, your heels touching. Your legs may be bent or they may be straight. And come to stand in a forward fold posture. And gently rock your body back and forth. Breathing deeply here. Going as far back as possible, coming as far forward as possible, lifting your heels up, lifting your toes up, rocking your body back and forth. If you have a handstand practice, this is a good time to get to a handstand. Or you can just rock here just 1 more time. slowly coming back to stillness. And an on and in breath, gently lifting your body up, lifting your hands up off the mat, straightening your spine and coming to stand at the back of your mat. Now from here, we are just going to take 3 rounds of reverse sun salutation. It's basically like a regular sun salutation but just with a little bit of a difference. On an inhale, take a deep breath in, lift your hands up overhead, look up. My hands may have disappeared but it's right there. And on an exhale, trace back that circle, leading with your chest, bring your hands down, look down. Inhale, palms to shin, look straight ahead in front of you, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands and gently walk your hands forward, come to plank pose. Inhale, shift your body forward, coming to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your elbows and come all the way down, bring the top of your feet to the mat. Inhale, peel your chin and your chest up, tuck your elbows in, coming to that cobra pose. Exhale, plant your toes, lift your hips up and back, coming to downward facing dog posture. You may want to walk your feet forward a little bit. On an inhale, look up. And on an exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, coming back to that forward fold. Inhale, palms to shin, straighten your spine, half lift. Exhale, come back to that forward fold posture. Inhale, make a big circle with your hands. Lift your hands up towards the ceiling. Look up, palms to touch. Exhale, trace back that circle. Bring your hands by the side of you, coming to the back of your mat with Tadasana. Let's do that 2 more times at our own pace. Take a deep inhale, lift your hands up, look up. Exhale, trace back that circle, coming to that forward fold posture. Inhale, palms to shin, half lift. Exhale, walk your hands forward, coming to that plank pose, body in one straight line, pressing into your fingertips. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, you can either come halfway down or this time come to Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down. Inhale, top of your feet to the mat, lift your body up, look up towards the ceiling, coming to upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Press your feet forward, coming to downward facing dog posture. On your next breath in, look up. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back, look down. Inhale, palms to shin, look straight ahead in front of you. Exhale, bring your hands down, forward fold. Inhale, make a big circle with your hands, lift your hands up, overhead, look up. Exhale, bring your hands by the side of your body. Let's do it one last time. Take a deep breath in, lift your hands up. Exhale, trace back the circle, bring your hands down. Inhale, palms to shin, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, walk forward to plank pose. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, half the way down or all the way down. Inhale, top of your feet to the mat, upward facing dog, look towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift your hips up, bring your feet forward, come to downward facing dog posture. Pressing into your fingertips, breathing deeply here. Looking between your knees and on your next breath in, look up. And on the exhale, walk your hands back, look down. Inhale, palms to shin, look straight ahead in front of you. Exhale, bring your hands down and forward fold. Take a deep inhale, make a big circle with your hands, lift your hands up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands by the side of your body, coming back to that Tadasana at the back of your mat. Now, we are going to take an eagle posture. If you have not done eagle pose before, you're welcome to just try half of it. Or if you're feeling a little adventurous today, let's fly on this together. Alright? So gently start bending your knees, bringing your hips closer and closer to the ground. We'll start with the left side. So press into your left feet and focus on a steady point in front of you. That always helps. And now, lifting your right feet off the mat, gently wrap your right leg, either a single wrap or a double wrap around your left leg. And then bring your hands perpendicular to your body. Bring your left elbow on top of your right elbow. Focus on that steady point. Bend your elbows and you can either bring the back of your palms to touch or gently wrap your hands together and slowly lower your hips as low as possible. Looking at that steady point in front of you and try to be stationary here. If you fall down, just come back up. Stretching your palms away from your body, lowering your hips towards the ground. Just another breath here. And then slowly release your hands down, release your feet down. Straighten your legs and gently shake your legs. And let's repeat that whole thing on the other side. This time, pressing into your right feet. Gently start bending your legs, bringing your hips close to the ground. Make sure as if you're coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Make sure that you're able to see your toes and that your knee doesn't go beyond your toes. Look at that steady point in front of you and then gently wrap your left leg around your right leg, either a single or a double wrap. Focusing on that steady point in front of you, bring your hands perpendicular to your body and this time bring your right elbow on top of your left elbow. Bring the back of your hands to touch or wrap your hands together. Stretch your palms away from your body and lower your hips and come to eagle pose, Garudasana. And breathe. Just come back up if you fall down. Just another breath here. Slowly release your hands and release your feet. You can have fun with it. You can just pause the video and repeat it one more time on each side. Or you can move on. If you're moving on, let's bring our feet a little wider than our hips. And let's take a palm tree stretch this time. So take a deep inhale, interlace your hands, point your palms up towards the ceiling. Stretch your body up, take a deep inhale and slowly lift your heels off the mat, coming to your tippy toes. Stretching your body up. Take a couple of breaths here. Lifting your hands up above your head. Stretching your heels up. Feel your calf muscles working. Try to keep all your 10 toes on the mat. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring your palms in front of your body. Keep it lifted. And then gently start bending your knees. And bringing your hips towards the ground. As slow as you can go. Lowering your hips as slowly as you can towards the ground till you come to a yogi squat with your heels lifted off the mat and with your hands stretched out in front of you. This is a balance in it as well. Take a deep inhale and on the exhale lower your hands to the ground and slowly walk your hands forward, bring your knees to the mat and then gently set your hips down. Stretching your legs in front of you, flexing your toes, coming to sit down in Dandasana posture. Your palms by your hips, your chin away from your chest, your spine straight, your chest expanded. Now let's take Janu Shirshasana posture, head to knee pose. So lift your right knee off the mat, plant your right feet and bring your right feet to the inside of your left thigh. Try to set your right knee on the ground or as close to the ground as it can get. Flex the toes of your left feet. Take a deep inhale, point your hips towards the top of your mat. It has a tendency to shift right, and then point it straight ahead in front of you. Take a deep inhale, lift your hands up. And on the exhale, gently fold your body over that left leg, wherever it is that you can reach, your feet, your ankle, your shin, your knees. Whatever it is that you feel like today, flex your toes, take a deep inhale, look up. And on the exhale, gently lower your head towards your knee, towards your left knee. Keep your right knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel that slight opening up along your right hip and breathe. Keep those left toes flexed, your left leg active, adding that slight hamstring stretch to this posture. Stretching your body as further as possible. Keeping your toes flexed. Just another breath here. On your next breath in, look up. And on the exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your body. Gently bring your right hand behind your body, your fingertips pointing away from your body. Flex the toes of your left feet. We are going to take that slight twist now. Take a deep inhale, lift your left hand up. And on the exhale, left palm comes to your right knee. Twist your body and look over that right shoulder. Pressing into your right palms and using your left hand support to twist your body just a little further. Making sure that your chin stays away from your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale, flex your toes. And on the exhale, bring your body back to center. Release your right hand straight ahead in front of you. It might feel longer than your left. Let's remedy that, shall we? So bend your left knee, plant your left feet. Bring your left feet to the inside of your right thigh. Flex the toes of your right feet. Take a deep inhale, lift your hands up, making sure your hips are pointed straight ahead in front of you. And on the exhale, fold over that right leg. Reach wherever it is that you can, your right ankle, your right shin, your right knee. Take a deep inhale, look up. And on the exhale, slowly lower your forehead towards that right knee. Making sure your left knee stays as close to the floor as possible. Flexing the toes of that right feet. And most importantly, breathe. Slowing down here. Getting ready for that short pranayama session. Keep those toes flexed. Last breath here. On an inhale, lift your body up. And on an exhale, slowly start walking your hands towards your body. Bring your left hand behind you, your fingertips pointing away from your body. Flex the toes of that right feet. Take a deep inhale, lift your right hand up, stretch it up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, your right palm comes to your left knee, your left hand goes behind. Twist your body and look over that left shoulder. Twisting from your waist, flexing the toes of that right feet. Your breaths may be shorter because you're twisting your body, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just another breath here. On your next breath in, bring your body back to center. Release your left leg and stretch it out amongst your right leg. And then bend both your knees and come to a comfortable seated posture for your pranayama session. Planting your palms on top of your knees. Bringing your eyes to a close. The pranayama that we are going to do today is very simple. It's a combination of chest breathing along with a small meditation element to it. So try to think of a positive affirmation in your mind, like I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong, I am grateful. Anything that you feel like practicing today, try to think of a positive affirmation for yourself or somebody else that you love today. Now, as we do chest breathing, we are going to repeat that positive affirmation with each inhale and with each exhale in our minds. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly bring your palms to rest on top of your chest, just above your heart. One palm on top of the other, it doesn't matter which. Now sitting up straight, the affirmation that I have chosen for today is, I am strong. So with every inhale, I'll repeat in my mind, I'm strong. As I feel my chest rising up, and with every exhale, I'll keep repeating in my mind, I'm strong. As I feel my chest dropping down. Inhale as the chest rises up, repeat that affirmation in your mind. Exhale as the chest drops down, repeat that affirmation in your mind. And let's continue with this for 10 more breaths, repeating that affirmation as strongly as possible in our minds with every inhales and exhales. Keep repeating it for 5 more breaths. One more breath here. At the end of your current exhale, drop your palms back to your knees and keeping your eyes closed. Let's take a couple of seconds here, observing our body and observing our minds. Just really feeling grateful to ourselves. Thanking ourselves for sticking through and completing our practice for today. Let's all gently bring our hands to touch at our heart center, adopting that Namaskara Mudra. And let's end the practice just like the way that we started it, with 3 long breaths, inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouths. Take a deep inhale. And exhale completely through your mouth. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. One more time here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale completely through your mouth. At the end of the 3rd exhale, with a few blinks, open your eyes and look straight ahead in front of you. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for joining me at your practice today. I hope you feel better and I hope you feel strong and healthy. Wherever it is you are, stay happy and stay healthy. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. May peace be upon each and every one of us. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.